aka Geeks.
Hey everybody, welcome to aka Geeks Movie of the Week. I'm Sean. This is another solo outing this week, you guys. And the movie that was chosen for Movie of the Week is Sicario. So the movie Sicario it's short, to the point about what the plot is. Essentially, Emily Blunt, an FBI, she works on a team that focuses on hostages and missing people, and she gets recruited to go with another team that they don't specifically tell you who they are at first, and they want her to be in use with this team, like help out this team in ways that are not explained, because she has a set of skills. At the beginning of the film, they make it to believe that she's going to be an integral part of this team, and it goes on from there. I was watching this film, and it's directed by Denis Villeneuve. I think it's Villeneuve. Where I'm from, a lot of the names that are spelled like this are Villeneuve, but I don't know for sure because I've never heard the name spoken out loud by himself. But this film is a 2-hour film, give or take a few minutes, and when I was watching it, it doesn't seem 2 hours long, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing about it, because that means I was focused in on it. But even though that I was focused in for that 2 hours, hour and 50 minutes, there were a couple points in there where I did look to my phone, where there was some pacing issues with the film. But overall, I was sucked in. It was very tension-filled. It had good acting, really good acting by Emily Blunt. Amazing job by her. Benicio del Toro, he did his usual Benicio del Toro thing that he does in his Heineken commercial where they think he's Antonio Banderas. And then also by Josh Brolin, which played a very suave, aloof government agent. That's all I'll say about that. They all did really good jobs. The supporting cast did a pretty good job as well. I was surprised to see John Bernthal in there. He did what he had to do as a supporting character. But him in the role wasn't nothing outstanding about it, and I don't think there's enough time for his character to do something outstanding in the acting of it. The other things I liked about this film, the plot, the story, it's like I said, it was a 2-hour film, but it really had me in there. So the writing was good. The story was concise to a point where even though they were leaving things away from, they weren't telling you everything. They were leaving things on, in their pocket and holding back for the right time or the moment. The story still went and worked really well. I was enticed by it. I was thinking about what was going on and what's possibly going to happen. I was at the edge of my seat even at one point. So the story was well done and concise, and it was a small, concise story in the sense that overall in the universe of the story, there's a lot of big things happening, but it's a little nugget of the whole universe. So really small story in a big movie. Detractors from this film. I went into this film thinking there was going to be more action, and I think there was maybe, 2 scenes of action. Was it 2? Maybe 3? 3. So there's a little scene of action in the beginning of the film. There's a small tussle in the middle of the film that's really short, and then there's a bigger action scene towards the end of the film. The action though wasn't erratic or wasn't big, wasn't bombastic or anything like that. It was very precise, very small, very to the point. So the action, it didn't hit me like I thought it was going to with this film. But overall, it was adequate enough because I was still brought in by this film. There are things that I'm still trying to digest with this film, if that makes sense, because though I was feeling enthralled with it and drawn in from it, I didn't actually have a feeling of wow, this is an amazing movie. I had heard people say this is their favorite movie of all 2015, and so I went into this oh wow, this one's gonna be good. This one's got to be good, and I came out from it I liked it. It was cool, but it wasn't jaw-dropping or so amazing that I would say that is my favorite movie of 2015. So with that being said, overall, I like the film. I think it'd be a nice film to watch. It's on Blu-ray now. It's in Redbox. So definitely like a date night film, not for the kids, of course. Cursing and killing happens in the film. Some very very gruesome violence happens in the film that they show. I recommend it if you guys are looking for a thriller, mystery type of film, because they hold information back from you. It has that type of feeling to it where you're wondering what's going to happen. So that's both a little bit of the mystery aspect to it and the thriller aspect to it. So if you're into that, this movie might be there for you. And if you like the good performances by Benicio del Toro, by Josh Brolin, and by Emily Blunt, you guys make sure you check out the iTunes and Google Play podcast for AKA Geeks. It's pretty awesome, I gotta say. We had a really good episode last week talking about some more trailers that happened at San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm dating this video, of course, but go check it out. Subscribe to it. Let us know what you think. Check us out on Twitter, Twitch, and this is our Facebook page as well. This is our YouTube channel you're on. And check back with us next week for our group discussion of Movie of the Week. And yeah, that's it for this video. Remember to click like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation about the movie Sicario. Tell me what you guys thought, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
AKA Geeks.